is where it all starts. Early in the morning. Got up at 6:30. For me, it takes about a good hour and a half to get out of bed every morning. I gotta have somebody come over, put me in a shower chair, give me a shower, and do all these things that other people can just get straight up and do. That's the kinds of things that I talk about when I say taking things for granted.
And the tears come streaming down your face when you lose something you can't replace, when you love someone but it goes to waste. Could it be lights will guide you home and ignite your bones, and I will try to fix you.
Really what it is I think what sets the Chris Skinner organization apart is that Chris Skinner's story isn't just a story that pulls in like outside influences or like world events. It's his actual, the title of his presentation is The Ultimate Learning Experience. That's the main presentation that he gives to high schools, colleges, and middle schools. And I think that it really truly is an experience. So, you have this guy who's real in a wheelchair, a quadriplegic, who's really able to talk from personal first-hand experience about tragedy, but also about triumph over that.
And that's what we're trying to accomplish, is making an impact on these kids' lives that we're going to, and having it stay with them. Not just a shock effect, not just, oh my gosh, I don't want that to happen to me, but no, I don't ever want that to happen to me. And I want good things to come to my life forever. So hopefully we can bring about that. That's exciting. That's fun, man. That is really fun when you can see people's lives change for long periods of time. And I get those kinds of emails, man, it just blows my mind. It's amazing. It feels good. It feels really good. What's up, homies? How y'all doing today? Everybody doing good? Yeah. All right, you guys excited to be here? Yeah. You know what? You actually do sound like you're excited to be here. That's kind of weird but let me just tell you really quick. I am absolutely thrilled to be here with you. This is what I do for a living. This is my job. This is my passion. I love more than anything to come and speak to you guys. And I hope that after you hear me speak today, somehow, some way, your heart, your mind will be changed in some way where your perspective, when you walk out, man, you'll just have a different feeling inside, you know what I mean? How many of you guys, by a show of hands, have known someone who's either been injured, killed, or just something negative has happened to them because of alcohol and drugs? Wave your hands in the air. Now wave them like you just don't care. Yeah, oh yeah. Okay, cool. So look, that tells me that every single one of you guys know that there is potential negativities that can come from alcohol, from drugs, from high-risk behavior. My definition of success is different for you today. When I talk to you, I want you to understand, I want to keep you alive. I want you to want to be alive and not get caught up in what I call temporary fun, and I'll explain that in a minute. Because if you stay alive, man, you can become successful. Now what successful is in my eyes is this: healthiness and happiness. healthiness and happiness. Don't forget that.
The message is a combination of hopeful and encouraging, and also a really valuable warning to them too. And he really connects with the kids. I could see that while we were listening to him. I could see afterwards when they came up to speak to him. And I think that his message would be valuable to anybody, anytime.
The most important thing I want you to get from this is to think about the worst consequences you can ever think about before you make decisions. I want you to focus on the girl with the blonde hair underneath the underarm hair guy. You see her? You see her? Her name is Jessica, okay? Jessica was just like you and me. Jessica woke up just like you woke up this morning. She put her clothes on, took a shower, probably not in that order, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? We all wake up and we all think, hey, we're going to go to school today, we're going to come home, we're going to go to sleep, we're going to wake up the next day. And I'm here to tell you that that's not necessarily true. And here's the proof. Think of the tsunami, think of 911, think of the Virginia Tech shootings. Think about all these things where all these people lost their lives and it happened all over the country. We are not guaranteed anything, none of us, okay? And I just want to be really quick about this point. I want you to just understand that life is so precious and it can be so short. So please make every decision like it's your last, because it could be.
It was just wonderful to see. Chris has a fabulous sense of humor, but there's just a huge dose of reality in seeing him and his honesty and how he talks about his circumstances. And he really connects with the students. He knows their slang, he knows their lingo, he knows what they like to do in their free time. So he has such a way of connecting with the students.
And I used to ask the question, why me? Why? Why? And now I say, why not? Why not? I broke the rules. I drank and drive. I got in the car. It will happen. I mean, it can happen. So there I was laying there. I was just like waiting, and I was just breathing as hard as I can to stay alive when an ambulance came finally. And then I went, you know, when the ambulance came and got me, I finally went into a coma for 13 days. A helicopter came, flew me to UVA hospital, and I need your help. On the count of 3, I want you to snap your fingers. 1, 2, 3, snap. This is how I woke up. Boom. This was me. A 6'1", 180 guy like this, and then bam, right on my back the next moment. Laying like this, 4 bolts screwed into my skull. Every couple hours, a nurse would come and they'd tighten it up, and I would cry my eyes out. And I also say to students, and I'll say to you, it's so easy to say, no, it's not worth it while we're sitting in the audience and we're looking at a picture like this. But when you walk out the doors, that is when it's tough. That is when you have to apply it. That's when the application begins in your life.
I love his story. It was definitely very emotional, but it definitely touched me when he said temporary fun, because we all, you know, go out, and he was very real and very, you know, he knew what we do, and he did it himself.
It's going to be in the back of my mind every time I think about making a bad decision about drinking or any questionable decision. I'm going to be thinking about him and how I'm going to try to live my life for him a little bit.
I'm always going to have him in the back of my head, you know. After seeing him, it can be true. You know, it's like you make one bad decision, as you said, snap your fingers, you could be done. You could be in his position. It's an honor for him to come, you know. I'm truly happy that he can spend the time to talk to kids.
And also takes a real man to have like emotionality and spirituality as he did. But with that being said, I'm honored to be in his presence. So I thank him for coming here, because now I know what to look out for.
Lights will guide